If you're still spending your afternoons manually logging CRM updates and cleaning up meeting notes, you are doing it wrong. Notion can do it all for you. In this video, I'm going to walk you through everything you need to know about AI agents. We'll start by discussing Notion's AI ecosystem, how to navigate the AI interface, create your own personal assistant using just prompts, and use real-world examples to see what the AI can and cannot do. By the end, you will have a digital assistant that actually clears your to-do list instead of just adding to it. Let's jump right in. Chapter 1: Onboarding and Pricing. To get started, click the link in the description to head over to Notion's sign-up page. You can jump in using Google, Apple, Microsoft, or a standard email address. But I highly recommend using Google or Apple to keep your login process seamless and password-free. Once you've cleared the initial onboarding, you will land on a generic template page. Navigate directly to the upper left corner and click on Home. This page is your centralized hub. From here, you get a bird's-eye view of your entire ecosystem. This dynamic dashboard automatically pulls in your recently visited pages and upcoming tasks, keeping your most relevant work front and center. If you want to take it a step further, you can link your Google Calendar events directly to this page. Pro tip: I recommend making the home page the page that appears when you boot up Notion. Click the three dots in the upper right corner, select Change Default Start Page, and click Home. Alright, now let's have a quick talk about Notion's 4 different subscription tiers. The first 2 tiers, Free and Plus, are solid for individuals or small teams looking to test out Notion, but have limited access to the personal agents. Notion has been playing around with the exact number of complimentary responses included with the Free and Plus subscriptions. But even though we don't know yet the specifics, we do know one thing: you get very few. To build the workflows we're covering today, you will need to be running the third tier subscription, Business. Starting at $20 a month per user, you get full access to a personal AI assistant, custom agents, granular permissions, domain verification, and the ability to work with premium integrations. While you could also purchase the enterprise tier, it is for large companies with hundreds of employees. Everything you'll need to test out the personal AI agents and run your workspace for the long term is available at the business tier. Pro tip: if you sign up for Notion using a professional business domain like @Vlasyev.com or @Semrush.com and do not have an active Notion workspace, you can claim a 30-day free trial of the business plan. No credit card required. The link is in the description. Alright, so now that you know how to sign up for your Notion account, plan you'll need to sign up for, and how to get yourself a month-long free trial, let's have a quick chat about terminology. Chapter 2: Notion's AI ecosystem. Companies are racing to integrate AI everywhere they can, and Notion is no exception. Broadly speaking, Notion's AI ecosystem is split into 2 distinct features and complement one another: agents and custom agents. We'll begin with the former. Agents are the personal assistants available to every Notion user. They can handle relatively simple tasks such as generating summaries, editing databases, and drafting contents. While these are still officially called agents, they are collectively referred to as Notion AI or the personal agents after the introduction of custom agents. Generally, Notion AI is reactive, meaning it only gets involved when you explicitly command it to do something. Though this is starting to change. More on this later. Custom agents, meanwhile, are generally proactive. They live inside your workspace, running 24/7, waiting to be triggered by specific conditions. Custom agents are also highly specialized and designed with a certain goal in mind. For example, you can have a custom agent dedicated to managing your team's sales pipeline, another that handles billing, and a third that writes weekly updates. Who they help is just as important as what they do. Notion AI is a private, customizable extension of your own workflow, tailored to your individual preferences and habits. Custom agents function as shared specialists. They integrate directly into team spaces and databases, allowing you to deploy a single bot that serves every member of your department simultaneously. So, to recap, Notion AI is a reactive personal agent that can handle relatively simple tasks, and each user has their own programmable assistants. Meanwhile, custom agents run around the clock, accessible to every team member, and are complex experts designed to handle very specific workflows. Sounds simple enough, right? Well, this is where the barrier between the two starts to break down. Notion recently added something called AI skills. So, AI skills are reusable prompts designed to automate repetitive tasks. These can range from writing database formulas to summarizing a page to compiling a weekly sales report. The goal with AI skills is to make Notion's AI output more consistent over time. Now, the thing is, AI skills are designed to be cross-functional and usable by both Notion AI and custom agents. This isn't very surprising. After all, AI skills are dedicated pages that contain detailed, specific instructions. These pages can be browsable to either your personal agents or workspace-wide custom agents. Now, in today's video, we are not going to talk about any more about AI skills. This is for a couple of reasons. First, the feature is less than a month old as of this writing. Like any major update, there are technical issues to iron out, and everything, how AI skills are organized, created, and implemented, may change by the time this video is published. There's also the simple reality that nobody truly knows how to properly integrate AI skills to either personal or custom agents yet. Sure, people are experimenting, I know I am, but there are still too many question marks to incorporate the feature in this video. Still, if you are interested in what we do know about AI skills, I have a dedicated video covering them that should be released by the time this video comes out. There will be a link to it down in the description. Alright, that's enough theory for now. Let's head back into Notion so you can learn your way around. Chapter 3. Interface Store and Enabling Customizing Your Personal Agents. Notion AI is easy to find. Click on your workspace name in the top left corner. Then select Settings, then open Notion AI. It'll automatically open the General tab. This is where you want to be. This is where you can customize your personal agents using two settings, personalization and instructions. Personalization is quick and easy. Click Personalize. Here, simply give your personal agents a name and select an appearance. I'll name him Angel and select the cowboy hat. Why not? Now you'll see there's the ability to add instructions here to guide how your assistant behaves. We'll handle that in a dedicated section in a second. For now, simply click Done when you're happy with your agent's new look. Now look to the bottom right. You'll see your new customized AI. Click on the icon. This is where you'll chat with your AI when you need help. As you can see, Angel seems to be fully embracing that cowboy hat of his. Not to worry, we will set his behavior right now. One more time. Go to Settings, Notion AI. This time, click Add Instructions. Now, you've got a couple of options here. You can create your own custom instructions, select a pre-made template created by Notion or the community, or use an existing page in your workspace. Frankly, I don't recommend using an existing workspace. It would let you copy a custom agent's behavior and settings, but this isn't a custom agent's. It's yours personally. With that in mind, I recommend either selecting a pre-made template or writing your own instructions. I'll opt to write my own instructions to show you how it's done. I'll click Create Your Own, and that'll create a new private page called My Notion AI. By default, this page is divided into 3 blocks: Agent Identity, Chat Interaction, and Memories, each containing specific information about your agent's behavior and functionality. Now, I'll read you part of my instructions. Before I do though, I want to offer you some general advice about prompting AI, as well as a few tips specifically for this. If you've ever watched my videos, you've heard this before, but it bears repeating. Prompting AI properly is tough. Here are 2 tips to make it as painless as possible. Be as specific as possible. Leave as little to chance as you can. You also want to be as clear as possible. Avoid any ambiguity and give precise instructions. These are not the same. Being as specific as possible means identifying the exact step, function, or action you want the AI to take. And being as clear as possible means using as few words as possible to express it. Now, here are 3 things to keep in mind when drafting this page: tone and style. Use bullet points to define your voice, grammar, and length preferences. For example, use lowercase for internal notes, or always summarize in 3 sentences, are good things to include. Contextual knowledge. You can mention specific pages, like your standard operating procedures, SOPs, to give the agent permanent context. Now, every time it drafts a page, it will take the information from these pages. Iterate. Treat this page as a living document. Your personal agent will make mistakes. Don't just correct them in the chat. Instead, update the instructions page or consider adding a new AI skill if you're comfortable. It's the only way to ensure the AI learns. With all this in mind, here's part of what I wrote for agent identity. Role. You are a senior technical content strategist and operational assistant. Your goal is to bridge the gap between complex software workflows and clear, actionable documentation. Persona. You are professional, analytical, and highly organized. Prioritize efficiency and structural clarity. Objective. Your primary purpose is to manage my YouTube content pipeline, automate technical bookkeeping summaries, and maintain the integrity of my SaaS tutorial scripts. Here's also a short snippet from the chat interaction section. Clarification first. If a request is ambiguous or lacks necessary context, do not hallucinate details. Instead, ask a clarifying question. Alright, now that your personal agent is ready to go, let's see how Notion AI can help speed up daily tasks. First, let's try building and populating a database. Chapter 4. Database Builder. I'll open the personal agent sidebar and type, create a comprehensive task database for my upcoming Shopify masterclass. I need properties for status, priority, assigned collaborator, and an AI-generated difficulty score based on the task description. So, a neat feature of Notion AI is that it will actually walk you through step by step what it's doing. Even when it's done, simply expand the view next to thought, and you can see exactly how the AI solved the task. It finished building the database quickly, so let's go ahead and open it. As we can see, it followed my instructions to a T. I'll go ahead and manually add the task information first. I'll name this task Shopify Tutorial, set the status to In Progress, the priority to Medium, and the assigned collaborator to Milan. Alright, now let's turn it up a notch. At the end of the database is the description box. In here, I'll shove a bunch of messy notes from a brainstorming session. Now, I'll tell my agents, clean up the description and turn what was discussed in the description column into the individual tasks needed to complete this project. It will take a bit, but let's see what Angel can do. And there we go. From one jumbled, messy brainstorming sheet, Notion AI identified 15 discrete tasks. Now, let's turn our attention to data processing and analysis. Chapter 5. The Data Decoder. The personal assistant can read external files without them ever needing to be a Notion page. It can then turn that information into a Notion page or simply provide a summary. Let's see it in action. I'll drag and drop an Excel spreadsheet containing 50 transactions in the past week for a cookie business. I'll give my assistant clear instructions. Using the uploaded Excel sheet, tell me what the top 3 sources for customers were, as well as the most popular cookie by total number sold. Let's see if Angel gets it right. There we go. As you can see, our top 3 customer sources were from Instagram, direct word of mouth, and TikTok. The most popular cookie by total units sold, meanwhile, was our signature brownies. Now, let's tell the AI to take this information and transform it into a short message. Here's what I'll prompt. Take these findings and draft a short Slack message to Ryan. It'll take a few seconds and there we go. A short, basic message that communicates everything it needs to do. This is where adding AI skills to enhance your personal agent's functionality makes sense. For example, I spend hours each day communicating with team members and clients. So automating the processes and guaranteeing consistent output would make my day a whole lot easier. Speaking of making my day easier, let's take a look at one last use case, combining the web and existing notes to research and draft contents. Chapter 6. Conducting Deep Research. I'll open up the sidebar and give Angel a complex task. Search the web for the top 3 Shopify design trends of 2026. Then cross-reference these trends with my existing Shopify tutorial notes to identify any gaps in my current curriculum. Finally, draft a 500-word script segment that introduces these trends in an immersive, cinematic style. Let's see how Angel does. Let's scroll past the research and see the actual draft. Looks pretty good. It's written a short hook that sets the scene and demonstrates the stakes, highlighting how little time people's websites have to connect with a viewer before moving into the first design trend. Now, there is much more that your personal assistant can do for you, but that's all we have time to cover in today's video. Remember to click the link in the description to get started with your free account and snag yourself an exclusive discount if you decide to purchase a subscription. Let me know in the comments, did you end up writing your custom instructions for your agents or did you use a template? Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next video.